The Kernel Podcast. Hosted by Noah Norton.
How about this week, right? Shock, we're recording. You thought I was talking to someone. No, it's actually just me. Hi, as always, I'm your host, Noah Norton, and welcome to the Kernel News Podcast, your source for reliable entertainment and movie news. Gosh, so much has happened coming up in these weeks. A lot of great news to get into, but first and foremost, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all the support that we've been getting, the channels. It's been amazing. The fan mail we've been receiving, while mostly offensive, has been generally positive. That we're starting to see that turn from horrible characters of me to, they get my eyes right now, or they get the little flip in my hair going, instead of drawing me as a bald, deformed creature, sort of Gollum-esque, but fatter, that they used to draw me as. Now we're getting these nice little, pictures of me where it's a little more accurate. It's still offensive and horrible, but it's a little more accurate. So thank you so much to the fans out there. You keep this channel going. But I think we're going to get right into it. So we're going to jump into our quick bites section. These are little nuggets of news, little kernels of wisdom. Kernel. If anyone has that on their Kernel bingo, you just knock it off now. I said the show's name. Let's pop it, lock it, and butter it down. All right? Getting right into it. A remake of Mulholland Drive, 2001, is moving forward at Universal. It's being reported that this version will actually make sense for the average viewer. Right off the bat, I think that's amazing. I think this sounds like it's going to be way better than the original. I actually haven't seen the original. I put it on one time and then immediately fell asleep. Look, if a movie can't survive my Ambien, then it's really not worth watching. Just kind of looking at some of the specs here, it looks like the Russo brothers are being courted to direct. That's very exciting. With Addison Rae leading the film. Oh my gosh. He's All That wasn't a great success, wasn't a great movie, but that was more the fault of Tanner Buchanan. We really saw Addison Rae blossom in that movie. She was phenomenal. She just needs a lead, Addison, that can complement her incomparable beauty. Also, it seems like David Lynch has already given his strong disapproval for the remake. Who cares? I mean, right? Who cares what a senile old man thinks? The idiot made a Dune movie. Think about this. He made a Dune movie, and he didn't have Timothée Chalamet in it. You are irrelevant, sir. I mean, no one cares what you think, David Lynch. So, to me, this sounds very exciting. Russo brothers, great directors. Little misstep with Cherry, but I think they're gonna come into their own. And wow, Addison Rae means Dixie might show up too. Might get a little D'Amelio in there. So this is very exciting, and I think it's appropriate. I think this is the time for it. Whatever this movie's about, again, I have no idea. Oh, moving on here. Joaquin Phoenix has removed his acting credit from the Joker 2019 IMDb page. Now, this is interesting. Reportedly, he's completed his Joker arc and no longer wants to be associated with the film. I respect this as someone who respects an artist at work. However, it does raise questions for future Joker projects. I mean, Joker 2 Electric Boogaloo is slated to come out next year. And this seems pretty late in the process to try recasting the titular role. It also makes me concerned because now I'm thinking, is Jared Leto going to try to play this role again? I keep that man far away from this project. We don't need any more weird condoms of pig intestines being sent to co-workers. That's just... It was wild. I appreciate the commitment, but it was a little too wild for this. And seems a little out of the tone. To me, if they're going to go with recasting the Joker, if they had to replace Joaquin Phoenix, then I think they should find someone from the street, a non-actor, who society has left behind. Maybe also the host of a very popular TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram page. Want to know how I got this part? Yeah! That was a little sample. I don't know. I haven't really gotten a role in a while, so I don't know. Maybe this isn't the platform to do it, but I don't know. It's kind of like a combination of all the Jokers put together, Kind of like how Rey at the end of Rise of Skywalker is like, I am all the Jedi. I kind of with that performance went with I am all the Jokers. So it's about putting yourself out there, right? And if you don't try, you never know. All right, moving on here. Warrior Cats movie is moving forward at Warner Brothers. So if you don't know Warrior Cats, this was a very famous book series, very popular. I actually read a lot of them back when I was a child, and this was a great series for me. It was something I could escape in. I often dress as a cat when I get home and bounce around my house wishing to be licked. It's a different thing, but it's moving forward at Warner Brothers, and apparently they're using the same styling as Cats 2019. They're doing the same style. They're using that as a point of reference for the design and make of their characters. Same humor, even some have been saying. It's going to be a very similar script. To me, the biggest thing is I keep the buttholes. Now, I'm hoping they keep the buttholes. I'm still waiting on the Cats 2019 butthole Blu-ray cut of that film. I don't know when they're going to release that, but Universal has an obligation, obviously, to release that soon. From what we heard is that WB producers they're waiting on A-list cast. They want this to be a big franchise, something they could spin off for some big names. I know James Corden is already in talks to appear as Ashfur. Ashfur, a very brooding, dark character. That's a good dramatic turn for James Corden. Maybe they can get Leo. I mean, I know that might be a far cry, but if they can just go to his house and have him record some lines from the yacht, go to Ibiza and record some lines, that could be fun. That'd really sell it for me, because while I am excited, obviously there's a very big chance that they could ruin this, and you don't want such a beloved franchise to come out with a miss right off the start. But personally, I'm very excited for this, but there needs to be the buttholes. It's non-negotiable for me. Make the buttholes. Moving on here, Scarlett Johansson was denied a role in Shang Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings 2021. Apparently, she got a chance to reprise her role as Black Widow, but she said she wanted to be bolder than that. And if we've seen what she does with Ghost in the Shell, I think she actually wanted to play Shang-Chi's mother in the movie. I think that's what people are reporting, that she wanted to play Shang-Chi's mother. She was stopped by Kevin Feige, who said, and we're quoting this, who said it would have been awful and insensitive. And apparently this is another reason why she's suing Disney. Apparently it wasn't just the money, it was also a chance to play, look at her words here, a chance to play a proud Chinese woman and give the character that Western to, all right, we're just going to stop that quote right there. I think this is just another nail in the coffin. Scarlett Johansson will not be returning to the Marvel Cinematic Universe anytime. I think this is a nail in the coffin. It doesn't matter how many race changes she goes through. It seems like they're not on board, which is a shame. Cause she a baddie. Not gonna lie, she a baddie. But the movie was fine without her. All right, cool. We're going to take a break for a second, so enjoy this quick little advertisement for some of our merch or trailer. I have no idea what happens after this. I just stare at the screen until they tell me I can start talking again. So the staring will start in 3, 2, 1. See you soon.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves
May I begin now? Thank you. Okay, everyone, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed whatever happened. Again, it's all just a void to me. But we're moving into our quick review section here. Now, a quick review section, if you don't know, is kind of where I just catch you up on things that are going on. I go, this movie happened and it sucked, or this thing happened and it was great. So I kind of give you my thoughts about movies and kind of do the weeding out and the cleansing for you. So you don't have to find out if this is bad. I'll tell you if it's bad. You don't have to find out if this is good. I'll tell you if it's good, and I'll save you the time. If it's bad, don't watch it. Unless you want to hate watch it. Hate watching is kind of fun sometimes. We all do that. Seen Little Women 17 times because of how bad that movie is. Just terrible. First up, Malignant 2021. Malignant? More like Maligma. You get it? Maligma. Maligma balls. This movie sucked. It was awful. It was terrible. I've seen so many critics online. This has actually been pissing me off because as a critic myself, it's really hard to see my colleagues just jerk off a movie like this. Like, they're like, oh no, it's supposed to be campy. No, oh my God. It's an homage to Giallo. No, like, it's dog shit. It's a dog shit movie. Not scary at all. I was waiting. I drank a ton of soda, drank a ton of water. I'm sitting in that theater. I'm ready to piss my fucking pants. Nothing. James Wan, you keep misfiring, my dude. I want nothing to do with your movies. They suck. Aquaman 2018, garbage. Ironic, it takes place in the ocean, and you just dump more fucking trash in there. That's great. Good on you, James Wan. You're pissing me off these days. You might have just killed the horror genre, you know? You might have just killed the horror genre because people are like saying, oh, it's good and all this stuff. It sucks. I didn't mean to get so mad at this, but it really sucks. What's happening to horror right now? Get me like real horror. Give me Friday the 13th, you know? Or give me The Shining, you know? Or real, give me Nightmare Before Christmas. Holy shit, that movie is scary. Oh my God, there's a skeleton in it. Oh, I'm getting shivers just thinking about it, but that's real horror, you know? When you were just horrified of something. You felt nothing with this. Okay, moving on here. Cry Macho 2021. Oh God, okay, this one should be a horror film. Clint Eastwood is so damn old. Jesus. Oh, he made me remember that I had a grandpa I haven't talked to in a while. How is he not dead yet? Like, really, like a walking corpse. He looks like what Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas would look like IRL. The whole time I'm just thinking, like, is this gonna happen to me one day? Am I gonna get older? No. I'm gonna be different. I'm not gonna get older. I'm not. Runtime was a little long. Moving on here. Venom, Let There Be Carnage 2021. Now, this is exciting because we actually got a screener for this one. You know, a little clout on the Colonel's name. For transparency's sake, I wasn't a big fan of the first one. I don't know, a lot of it didn't work for me. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Eminem's Venom, you know, song. Like, I like that, but like the rest of the movie didn't really work for me. I don't really have a reason why. It just didn't. You know, sometimes it doesn't hit. You know, I just went into this movie pissed drunk. It was a Tuesday night, and so Tuesday turn up. You know how it is. Just got super fucked up. I did not raw dog this film, if you're wondering. I did not raw dog this at all. So I was a little tipsy, called a couple exes. Anyways, things aren't well. But I will say, the sex scene between She-Venom and She-Carnage was insane. It was crazy, like literal chills. Like, whoa. I guess I believe in love now. Yeah, that was a little wild. And, you know, just think of like getting ravaged like that would be, you know, this is a little fun. Yeah, I was fucked up. I really don't remember much about this movie, but the sex scene was nice. I enjoyed that. So, yeah. And love's real, guys. You know, there's someone out there for everyone. We gotta believe that. Gotta. And moving on here, The D'Amelio Show, episode 3. Whoa, I love this show. It's been so great to watch. I love to keep up with Dixie and Charlie, see what the girls are doing, you know, see if they talk about me. They don't. But this episode was packed with some great content. You know, we watched the D'Amelio family get together and write down a list of groceries, and then their servant went out and got the groceries, and Charlie's hairstylist, her hairstylist was 15 minutes late, which was like so stressful, like such a stressful moment. And then the editing in this in the scene was like so tense, you know, like just like a great production, great team, great reaction shots of the family as Charlie was on the verge of tears. Oh my God, I felt so bad for Charlie. Like, why is our hairstylist showing up so late? That's so unprofessional, you know, like I know it's hard to get up those Hollywood hills, but like seriously, dude, it was like crazy. Oh man. And then you know, it kind of wrapped up like how every episode wraps up, you know. The nightly ritual of praying to a blurred gold statue of a prominent figure that may or may not have been the most recent president. You know? Just typical, like, just family stuff, you know? So, yeah, it was really cool. I love keeping up with the D'Amelios. Like, I'm a big Dixie dude, you know? I love her. I love her. I want her so bad. It's, like, crazy. So it's really cool to watch the show. I'd love to be on it. I don't know, like if they you know, if they're interested. All right. Finally here, we're getting into our Did You Know section. So if you don't know what our Did You Know section is, it's a deep dive into film knowledge that won't be found on IMDb. So this is just a straight film fact that you might not know. So did you know the kissing scene between Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis in Black Swan 2010 has been viewed over 1,000 times by just me? I'm proud of that number. I haven't even seen the movie. I just stumbled onto it. It's not important. Just hold on for a second, guys. Whew! Like a hit. Man, I feel like it's like a heroin straight to the vein. Oh. Okay, thank you for watching. As always, I'm your host, Noah Norton. Go check us out on Instagram and TikTok. Be sure to give us a follow, like, and subscribe down below. And we'll see you in the next one. All right.